work, so I don't. But watch now. It should do a 360 to get its bearings. Well, no, it didn't even need to do a 360 there. But often, after they've been pushing for a while, and you can imagine reversing, concentrating on pushing that huge ball relative to its own body size, and then when it tumbles, it may lose its directions or bearings, although this one seems to know what's going on. But they go up on top, do a bit of a 360, work out what's going on, and then continue. It must be one of the most frustrating things to do out here for any of the animals, is the dung beetle's job of maneuvering these balls to wherever they feel their larvae is safe to then hatch inside there and grow up. So they lay an egg in there, and when that egg hatches, it's got a pantry of food to feed on. Wondering if we're going to be able to get a slightly closer view. This could work. But I mean, look at that mountain that he's going to have to try and get up. Well, if there's one animal that's got never give up programmed deeply into its brain, it's the dung beetle. Because without... Oh, looks like he may be altering his route slightly, which will be good for him, because he was trying to get that ball up an almost vertical bank, whereas this slope he's approaching now is a bit better incline, but still very steep. And I'm guessing that ball of dung that he's pushing probably weighs 3 or 4 times what it weighs, at least. Oh, look at that, nearly. Well done. That was incredible. I don't know how he managed to do that. But it's not over yet, because if he makes one wrong move now, that ball could tumble all the way back down into the road. No. That was close. This is a pivotal moment, I think. If he gets it up through there, he may be gone. I mean, that is just incredible power. One of these dung beetles actually overtook us, and when I say overtook, it literally over us, directly above us, on the land on the way into work one morning, and we were probably going about 30 miles an hour, and this dung beetle just flew between us, kind of almost at eye level, and just went straight past us. So they can fly really quickly, powerful animals for their size. Oh, this isn't looking good. He's lost a few inches there and heading back into... it happened. But let's stop for a second to get their breath, to think about things. It's just go, go, go. Get the bearings, double check, back to work. All in reverse. Basically, it would be the equivalent of us doing a handstand, I guess, and pushing something backwards. Ridiculous. Often what can make it difficult is that this could well be a male, well, I'm sure it is, and when the females find them, they'll just latch onto the ball. The one that it was on. So it's an extra piece of cargo, and obviously it prevents that ball from rolling as smoothly as it typically would without a female latched onto the side of it, so that for the male and trying to maneuver it from A to B. I've always wondered what they are aiming for, trying to achieve in terms of where they move it to, why it's necessary to move it so far from the dung where they found it, because they could just roll it up there and leave it close to the dung, I would think. What would they be achieving from heading into a different area, I'm not entirely sure. And Oh no, back to square one. Well, wish you all the best, little Dung Beetle, and thanks for the entertainment. We're running out of time to show you cheetah, and the area we are going into this afternoon is probably our most likely spot, being one if one ever was to pop. So, think part of it's about seeing the fastest mammal on the planet. One before male leopard tracks heading down. Northern boundary here, and our western boundary is just behind us. It looks to be a big male, possibly Mvula. Oof.